This will be our last night in Gladstone Marina. Tomorrow morning early, we're off up the Narrows. Thanks very much for GS. We'll monitor one through. Well, a little bit of an early start this morning, just on dawn. We're just running up from Gladstone up towards the cattle crossing. We've got to get there at around about 9:30 this morning just to get the tide right to get across. So probably another 2 hours we'll be up there, and that'll be a pretty good time to get across the shallow water. Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat, and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't. Comfortably numb, steaming up behind us at a great rate. Depth here. We're just coming up to the cattle crossing now, and we're on a set of leads in front of us, about 1.6 metres. Tide was high probably half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, but this will be the shallowest part of the trip. We've just gone through a pretty shallow part, and this is about as shallow as it gets, so we should be okay to get through. And from here the tide's started running out, so we should get a lift off the tide now and help us out of the top end of the Narrows. why they call it the cattle crossing. At low tide they walk cattle out onto the island from the mainland. So these are cattle yards that pen the cattle up before they take them across, I guess. Okay, so we're safely through the Narrows. We've got across the cattle crossing this morning, and we're in deep water now. Now we've got to work out what we're going to do. We're heading out into Keppel Bay. What do you think? Pete's been up the top here, and the place that I usually anchor, he said it's a little bit ordinary. What do you reckon?
Well, he said it was pretty gnarly. I mean, there's no wind. So I'm not sure what he means by gnarly.
Well, must be a bit of wave action there or something. I don't know. I'll have a look at it when we get up there. But we have got the option of going to Great Keppel. So it's about 20 mile, I think, from here.
It's about 4 hours for us.
Yep. And we'll probably be able to crack a bit of sail out and do a little bit better. So yeah, it'd be a 4 hour trip. Might as well nearly knock it off. I think this little fella can hang on for another 4, can't you, Teddy?
He's easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I've just filled the sail up. Bit of a bad joke trying to sail in these conditions. No wind virtually, and I've tried all the way across but just nothing. Probably the wind will get up now that I've filled it. This is Keppel Island, you can see out in front of us. This is going to be our home for the next couple of months. It's probably as far north as we're planning on going. It's going to be a little bit interesting being in the one spot for some time. We've got things to do. We've got a birthday party we've got to go to, and we've got a wedding we've got to go to. So we're going to leave the boat maybe in the marina here, or maybe I'll go back down to Gladstone. We'll just see what happens. And we'll get those things out the way and then probably work out what we're going to do for summer. But yeah, it'll be interesting just being in one spot for a while, because I've been on the move for probably the last 3 or 4 years, so just staying in one spot will be something different. We'll see how we go. Good thing about Keppel is you're only about an hour and a half from the marina, so if you want to go and shop or you know, spend a bit of time or leave the boat somewhere, there is a marina very handy. So that's one good thing about Keppel Island, and usually you can find somewhere out of the wind. There's a lot of people up here this year, a lot of people cruising, so there's quite a few boats around Keppel at the moment. But anyway, it's a pretty big island. The anchorage usually can, or the anchorages can usually handle quite a few boats. So yeah, we'll get up there and make ourselves as comfortable as possible, and yeah, see how it all goes. Well, we had a look at the resort beach, but a little bit of swell getting in there, so we're going to go up and around to Leaks or Svensson's. Might be a bit more pleasant, I think. Got to work our way out through these couple of islands here first. And a few sandbanks around as well you've got to be careful of. GKI, lovely beaches, crystal clear water. A little bit of swell getting in at the moment though. What is it?
Thanks for Arlo's box. Collecting little bits. All the plovers, that's why he's sticking to us like shit. Look at him.
You don't like the plovers,
Hates
do you, Ted?
plovers. Can't even see them, they're so disguised there. Is this private land up here? It's got survey marks.
I'm not sure. Want to go and have a look?
Yep,
Let's go.
up the track. Big water tank up there.
This is a garage.
Oh, garage, is it? There's more survey marks there.
There is a house up there, but obviously they don't want any visitors.
There's a storm brewing out here tonight. Sunset, sundown at time. There's rain coming. Hi Ted, what are you doing? Did Norm leave and go without you? He went down to the beach without you.
So where are we going, Wal?
Ice cream.
So what's the drill, Captain? Where are we off to?
Just around the corner. What's it called?
Fisherman's Beach. Catch up with an old Turden buddy.
Old Turden boy.
The rag.
Different boat, Ted. Short trip around the corner on Comfortably Numb. We catch up with Tim and Rosalie, old mates from Turden, up here on a holiday. Like a looking fella. Ladies look pretty comfortable out in the aft deck. So this is the cruisers camp at Svensson's Beach. Looks very civilised.
Very lucky to be here.
This is Pete we met at Svensson's camp. He's going to show us how to light a fire.
Full-deaded duck fucker.
Can't put that on YouTube.
I'll catch you. Righto.
So that's petrol?
That's just petrol. It's got a bit of oil in it. It's two-stroke.
I got.
Right. There we are. Open can.
Yep.
The secret is you can't spill this.
Don't want any fumes.
I might stand back a bit.
I would. I've got no hair.
I've seen this go wrong plenty times.
Right.
Yeah. In the can.
In the can.
Under the kindling.
Under the kindling. Right.
Yeah. Lighter.
You gonna light it?
No.
Girls, you gonna light it?
No.
Oh, come on, Pete.
No. What? No wick.
I've got no hair.
Pete. Pete, no wick.
No wick. Righto. Boom.
There she goes. Yeah, it's all right.
Because there's no
fumes.
no fumes.
Yeah.
There's no in.
And that'll burn for 20 minutes.
That actually burns for about half an hour, and it boils dry and boils,
Yeah.
and it lights your fire.
Relax, Swan.
Yeah.
We should give it a whirly.
Pete's got the fire going. Wom's in the hammock. All's good with life. Well, just when everything's going so well, we've had a great day today. The weather's fantastic. It's going to be good for the next few days. And we came back to the boat. We were going to move just a little way, and I found that I'd left the key on the port side motor, and that's been holding the solenoid in until it flattened the battery. So I had to jump start the battery. Now it's an old battery. It was put in 2017 by my record, so it's been there for quite some time. So what we've decided to do is come across the Keppel Bay Marina, and I'm going to replace that battery. I think after that much time, it's probably a good thing to do, because it's going to be very hard to push it up. We're not going to move much for the next couple of weeks, so it won't get a chance to really charge up. So we're going to replace that battery and just see how we go from there. So we're going to book a night in the marina. I've already ordered the battery. That'll be we'll pick that up tomorrow, and yeah, see how we go. Well, we're coming into Keppel Bay Marina at a pretty full-on low tide, so it's really important when you come in here that you head past the eastern breakwall a fair bit, and the dredge channel is towards the other breakwall, so don't cut across because you might end up in some shoal water there. Green, darling. Green 75. Let's get one on to stop me going forward, darling. Well, the new battery's in and working, and we're stocked up and ready to go out to GKI. We said we wanted to spend a couple of weeks in one spot, and we are going to spend a couple of weeks in one spot, but not at GKI. I've got a gearbox problem, and we head back through the Narrows at night. We're coming up on the cattle crossing just now. We're back at Gladstone, and I identified the problem as being a damper plate, so I'm going to have to replace them. So we'll be in one spot for a while, but I'll be here in the Gladstone Marina while I fix this problem. See you next week, dudes.